Hey all, Jinley here with the boss rush number 2, the Garden of Despair. Our first two teams are non-synergy, featuring the GL first units, Vincent in Team 1, and then Balthier would be in Team 2. And then Team 3 is going to feature all my new toys just for fun. But we'll see how the two non-synergy teams do first, and we'll go on from there. So there are 4 waves. First wave, the Lufenia Orb, is just going to deal lightning damage. We got Vincent, we got lightning for that, so no problem there. They'll do their turn shenanigans around Sherlotta, so it should be a lot of damage. And wave 2 has no orbs, so we're good there. Wave 3 needs sap poison, and wave 4 will need to take damage that's like brave reduced, so hope essentially, or Gladio, but then they are resistant to everything but magic, so if you do bring somebody like Gladio, you would need an enchanter and Imperator. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, Vincent, let's start with skill 1. And we'll start with her skill 1 into her EX. So with the boss rushes, obviously we are not concerned about conserving skills at all, which is a fantastic thing for Vincent because he hits really hard on his skills, and generally you do play him more conservative as well anyways. Yeah, so I'm gonna get straight to Jack LD call, get that up right away. And we can just go into her LD. There's no need to conserve, no need for the free ability. And with Sherlotta, I don't really care to have her sap debuff on. I'm just going to use her as a brave battery. And when we're full on brave, I'll use her skill 2. I want her to act as little as possible, pretty much. And we'll just open with this LD now. With that nice follow-up. And now these will be dealing a lot of damage with Sherlotta. Yeah, there you go. 250k almost. And we'll get our skill 2 buffs up. And our second stack as well. And to back our skill 1 plus. And we should have our EX up next. Perfect, delay her as much as you like. Yeah, we're not going to care about breaking first. Every action just be as strong as it can be. Get our second stack of skill 1. Then we're going to use skill 2 here. You don't need Krile LD for this, just nicer, but you don't need it for this team. And we'll get the skill 2 debuffs down. Under 81k, pretty good. They're paralyzed, lovely. We'll just spam skills with him now. Thinking about when do I use my burst, because they are kind of melting, and I do want to make the full use of Jack's debuff. No, just battery here first. I like her to hold brave for skill 2. Yeah, we'll use the skill 1 first, and then we'll go into the EX. Or maybe we burst now. Yeah, we'll save the EX for the burst effect, which will do a lot more damage. It's nice we still have Jack's debuff on too. I wanted to burst before that went away. Ooh, that's a lot of brave. We'll shave this guy down. The LD on the other guy. It's amazing how strong lightning still is. Alright, let's make the best of this burst effect. We'll deal lots of damage with the burst effect and Sherlotta together. It's gonna be good times. Let's use that EX. Shave this guy down. And we'll just go with the LD. I'm okay with lightning taking a bunch of turns just to make use of the burst effect. We don't want Sherlotta acting too much. That was good damage. This will be good damage. So ideally, as long as this team gets through a wave and a half, and then the next team gets through like a wave and a half, then that's over. It's only 4 waves. Got 3 teams. We're doing pretty good on this wave. This will be the only time I refresh everything. This is gonna waste a few turns, but it's okay. It's gonna deal nice damage with the burst effect. Skill 2 here. Very nice. They are almost dead. Let's just start spamming. We'll just go with LD here. That's good damage. Wow, that's some good damage. Alright, they're pretty much dead. We'll kill this one here. Oh, died. Dude. Looks like we'll just barely finish off the burst effect on this wave. Next wave we can summon at least. Each team will have their own summon, so... I did make sure to have a burst for each team just in case. Let's just drop the sap here, I guess. They won't have orbs, this group of folks. I just get my plus ability, or my plus EX. And we'll get 2 debuffs down. Well, they already have 2 debuffs here. We can just do the skill 1 and get a follow-up on it. Then we can apply the skill 2 debuffs now. Oh shit, he only had 1 debuff. They must be immune to Eye Brave down. Oh, but look at that damage. So actually in my next team I do have Balthier, so he's gonna have some fun with those buffs. But let's see how much damage we can do before the next team comes up. Yeah, there's not many turns left. Just use a skill 2 here probably. And the last one we'll use in summon. They're breaking order. It's fine. And we'll use our last LD. And she actually has like 3 turns coming up, so I don't know why I didn't show it. There it goes. It will summon soon. Yeah, let's shape him. And we got 2 turns left. So we'll go here, and we'll summon now. Nice 90k. And with the LDs. Great damage. Wow, that's good. I don't want her to jump. Hopefully Vincent can go again. She jumps. Wow, as long as Vincent goes again. Where's LD one more time? We're gonna have to use her EX here, then our skill 2, which is fine. I like the battery anyways. This should deal good damage. Oh, Vincent's LD is gonna be wasted. I want to use her EX. Yeah, but they did about a wave and a half worth of damage. That's plenty fine for a non-synergy team comp. They did their job. Very good. Alright. Here we go. Next team up. Yeah. Let's go. Just making sure I press the right buttons. Okay, thank you very much. Lightning, Vincent, Sherlotta, you did your job. Here we go, now we got Warrior of Light, Balthier, and Firion. This is mainly just to get walls burst effects, and this is all about Firion's counters. Unfortunately, they are delayed quite a bit. Let's just start with Jack's call here. And we're just going to use his AAs, get his 5 stacks immediately. This is the time that we don't take our time here. And we'll get Krile's debuffs down, just so that we can deal as much brave damage as possible. Ideally they act a lot, because we do want the counters. Let's get his LD up. Alright, now we're dealing some damage. Actually, they're melting pretty quickly. Maybe I should save one of the LD debuffs for the next wave. Oh well. They are melting quickly because of those debuffs though, so it's all good. Just save that break on V, let him go. Get at least some of these counters in. I'll save that break on A, let him go. Well. Yeah. Here's my EX. Nice damage. Gotta love Wall's LD. Gotta love those counters as well. Actually, Firion's counters with like Krile's EX buff and stuff, that's good stuff. counters, and Krile's EX buff is fantastic. Krile's EX buff and burst effects are fantastic as well. I just wanted to use GL first, not synergy comps pretty much, but otherwise Firion with Krile and my Gladio would be fantastic. So they are acting quite a bit, so that's fine. It's good, worth the original LD debuffs. Here we go, steal your buffs. Jack's LD debuff is running out right now, but they're pretty much dead. His EX is probably his worst skill, so we're gonna ignore it. This is good. They're acting a bunch here. And we'll kill him here with the EX. Perfect. So actually, I mean, all they need to do is deal like half damage on this wave, and the last team is Destruction Team anyways. But we'll see how far they can get. Still got plenty of turns left, we still got our burst effect, we still got summon, so we're in good shape. I'm gonna wait until he calls his little minions before I burst or summon. Let's save that EX if he calls his minions soon. And Balthier is nice for this wave too. Get those debuffs off of us, please. Yeah, let's get the debuffs off first. Boss rush is a little funny where we can just skip skills, we don't have to play efficiently. Oh, he's resistant to melee, I forgot. Ooh, that's kind of crap damage. Yeah. Let's batter everybody. He's about to call his minions, which is fine. We'll burst soon. Gotta use my EX though. Need that EX buff refresh. And yeah, let's go ahead and burst. Need a little extra regen. And we just focus on the main guy. So actually the problem with this team is I have no way to deal with the orb. So once it goes past 50%, we'll have a ticking time bomb but we do have summon, so we'll see. Let's get down the LD debuff on everybody. Oh shit, it's 60%. Well, I still have a lot of turns with this team too. We have 12 turns on the orb, and we have 12 turns with this team. That's not gonna fly. We're gonna probably let them act all one more time. Just seeing with debuffs. I want the splash damage. Yeah, so we'll let them act one more time, get our last counters in, and then we're gonna have to summon. And I'm probably gonna have to call this team out early. We got 9 turns left, that's even more than the orb. So we just need to deal with as much damage as we can inside of summon. Now these 2 of them. Yeah, we'll summon. Six turns on the orb is pretty tight. We have Ultimecia for the sap. We just need to make sure he goes before it runs out. So this team, not quite a wave and a half, but pretty close. We would have done a wave and a half if we could use our 8 turns left, but we have no way to deal with the orb. That's kind of my fault, obviously, but it's fine. The next team should deal plenty of damage for more than a wave and a half. But yeah, you can have 2 non-synergy teams deal a wave and a half worth of damage. The third team doesn't have to be that strong either. They just have to deal with the orb mechanics and you should be good. Because after this is only 1 more wave anyways. And you got a full team, should be fine. Alright, I think it's time to call them out. Yeah, we should be fine. Next team, we wasted 7 turns of that team. It's too bad. They probably could have finished that wave or got really close. And that means your third team essentially only has to take care of 1 wave. And look at this, overkill, new toys all over the place, full synergy. This is over. You don't need an overkill team like this. As I was saying, it's pretty much barely over a wave. You got a full team with 50 turns. As long as they can deal with the orb conditions of this wave and the next wave, you should be fine. Ooh, that's tight. Hopefully, it's going to get a turn before the orb goes off. I'm just gonna battery us here for Krile's EX because she's not gonna use a skill 1 first because we will die. And I can save Hope's LDs for the next wave. There we go, that sap saved us. Thankfully the sap is before they go, otherwise I would have died. We should be good now. Yeah, we can use her LD. Yeah, we'll just HP plus. If I need, I can just spam the LD on the next wave. This wave is pretty much dead. Unlike Krile's, Hope's LD doesn't give him any buff, it just gives the debuff on the enemies. The ads, I guess, are unkillable. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. Here we go. Last wave. We got Ultimecia burst if we need it. We got tons of skills to spam. Although the problem with this wave and her burst is that they do need to act, so the orb count can go up. So I will have to burst near the latter end of this wave, because if I delay them too much and they don't act and the orbs go out, and then we die. Let's get her LD down, get those debuffs. I've been playing him too long without using his LD, I forgot about it. Let's get the Jack LD debuff down though. I want them to go, so I don't want to use their EX. Let's get that orb count up. Look at all that brave. Now we can use this EX, have a lot of battery each turn. This will be great for during bursts. I don't know what release means. Oh yeah, now we gotta use LD, obviously. Way too late for this, but it's fine. You don't even need hope with this LD, honestly, with this team. I was not using it pretty much until now. We can go into the burst. They go before Ultimecia goes again. I'm assuming we can just deal enough damage to kill them. And we have summon. So in her burst, you definitely want to use the EX before you use her skill 2. So you can use 2 skill 2s. This was such a nice bonus. I did not expect to get her burst, but I'm not gonna complain, that's for sure. And we definitely need to have them go before Ultimecia goes. So let's break out of order. We'll make sure to break A here. Yeah. Perfect. This worked out well. So they at least get a turn before Ultimecia erases them from existence. Oh, come on. Why'd you miss? This guy better not miss, otherwise I'm in trouble. Okay, good. Wow, he sent Hope back far. Oh, they got a lot of shield. Alright. Battery here. Into my EX. Or, that's a lot of Brave. Maybe we can launch him to dump first. Up the shield. Okay, they're not even launchable. Okay, that's nice to know. That was pretty much shaving their shield for me, I guess. Give me some buffs. Let's summon into EX so we get the most out of her EX buff. The more damage you deal, the more it will give each turn, and that's a lot. And here we go. We'll just use her EX. Now, I don't really care if she takes too many turns. They're dead. Pretty much, this is Ultimecia's show now. They're not acting again. Yeah, this team was overkill. If your second team could deal with the third wave orbs, then that could have made it all the way to the fourth wave pretty much. And then this team doesn't have to be as overkill as I have here. Definitely this team is overkill. I only used Hope's LD once, so you don't even need Hope's LD. I mean, I do have Ultimecia's burst, but you don't even need her burst. We got 20 turns left, so yeah, this team could have been a lot less overkill for sure. So Hope with no LD would be fine here. Ultimecia with no burst would be fine here. Goodbye. That was a slog. That was a slog. For these fights, I definitely recommend learning the waves, what they do, and preparing your teams well first so that you don't have to keep doing it over and over again, because that is a slog. But I do like the boss rush in the fact that you can just retry from a team, you can retry from a wave. It's actually quite nice. Alright, that is it. GL first did their job really well. Balthier still in them buffs. Vincent dealing tons of damage with Sherlotta. That was a lot of damage. I was even surprised myself how much damage that team did. The first team just destroyed the first wave and second wave. I love the fact that Vincent has worked in everything so far really well. I've been happy with him so far, and we'll see how he does moving forward. But I'd say he's been worth it, at least so far anyways, so regardless, I'm happy. And yeah, this team kind of sucked, actually, now that I think about it. It had no way to deal with the third wave orbs, but it's fine. And then this team was overkill. Just all my new toys from the last couple banners, but definitely not needed. This team is not needed at all, as I mentioned. You can use Hope with just this EX, you can use Ultimecia without her burst. Just make sure that your first two teams deal about like a wave and a half worth of damage, then your third team is completely fine. Or you just need two teams to deal a wave and a half of damage, and then the weaker team only needs to deal about a wave of damage. That's pretty much it. This boss rush is actually not as bad as the first one, I would say. In terms of using non-synergy teams, I was surprised that my two non-synergy teams got through that super easy, so that my full synergy team didn't have to do much. And yeah, my second team had like 9 turns left that I had to call them out just because they couldn't deal with the orb. So yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. You can use Jack, is fantastic for this. He's also synergy. Krile, you could have used with Firion, and they make a fantastic pair. And Hope is good for the last wave. Ultimecia is good for that sap orb. You could easily spread out your synergy units that you have. I was just testing out 2 of my non-synergy teams with the GL first, just for fun. But yeah, otherwise, definitely spread out your synergy teams. Krile is fantastic for the first wave as well, obviously for her lightning, imperil, and enchant. And you wouldn't need Vincent or lightning for that first wave if you have Krile. Alright, that's gonna be that. That was a long slog, long fight, but I like these kind of fights. Very interesting. They make you have to think about team comps that not only for one wave, but for at least 2 waves. And each wave was resistant to different things. So yeah, there you go. I hope that helps. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.